new build. I'm going to replace that stock with a Magpul stock. I have a Magpul grip, JG gearbox shell, ZCI, cutoff lever, Lonex wire set. I'm going to have I'm going to install a Zardichar mosfet, 3034 mosfet, SHS 15 metal tooth piston, SHS super shooter spring guide. I'm going to put an HC M130 in here, and I'm intermittently going to change that spring out with this SP 110 spring, the garter. Every time I want to play CQB. Echo 1 1301's in here with I believe it's a King Arms delayer chip. I have a stock hop-up unit that I've modded. I have my Magpul angled foregrip, Venom Tech barrel extension, Bravo 363 6.03 millimeter barrel. I have a King Arms, I believe it's POM piston head with an aftermarket O-ring, and I have a King Arms cylinder head and a random smooth bore cylinder inside that's painted black. Then I believe that about covers it. I have for the screws, I know it's a little minor part, but I have like hex type screws, so if I leave my gun anywhere, no one can mess with that. And I like using those with guns that I don't touch ever, because they're more difficult to take on and off versus like Phillips, which are very easy for all my guns that I mess with all the time. I'm going to run either a stick LiPo, a 25C dump, 1300 milliamp hour battery, and I'm going to switch that out for long games with a 40C dump, 40 to 50C dump, level 1 with that is 3000 milliamp hour. Motor wise, I'm going to either buy a 5KU SHS or ZCI high torque motor. I haven't fixed done all this, but and I bent this trigger, and this is just to show that it doesn't actually hit the wall of the gun. Let's see. There's still space in there. It's pretty close, but there's still plenty of space. Semi-auto, and then safety works. I have a SHS cutoff lever, or safety latch, and modify air nozzle, and I have buffers to correct AOE, and I believe that is it. I'm also going to get for this gun maybe a new RIS unit or wrist unit, just because it sucks having two-piece, and these want to come together or come apart, so that's why I have electrical tape there. And maybe a different gas block, but for sure I'm getting Magpul MBus 2 sights, because this thing needs sights really, really bad. When all's said and done, it's going to be probably running 45-ish rounds per second with a big LiPo, and probably 37 to 40-ish with the smaller LiPo, but still perfect for my field gun. I'm going to short stroke with 3 teeth. It's going to shoot right around 400 FPS when I'm done, and that will be perfect. So that's my custom build, and then here's some extra parts I have for it. Matrix Turbo 3000, which is going in my Masada. I just bought that. It's coming in the mail. And then I have this M130, which is going in that gun, and I also have another M130 that is going into my high FPS build. SP spring already mentioned. Some random Dean's connectors, JG anti-reversal latch. This random safety latch that I'm gonna probably just keep as parts. All the springs. Got another buffer for the other build. Electrical stuff. This spring guide is going to either go in my high speed or my lower speed build, or my high FPS. I might buy another super shooter spring guide for my high FPS build, just because I'm not sure what this SHS spring guide's made out of. I'll look it up. I'm not sure if it's stainless steel or if it's aluminum. If it's aluminum, I'm not going to put this in my high FPS. But if it isn't, I'll use it. I also have an SHS tappet plate in there, and I'm also going to install this poly fuse along with the MOSFET. So that takes care of that container. I also have Lonex shims, SHS shims, and then some random stock ones. And here, this is what is all going to be in my high FPS and lower speed build. But it's still going to be high speed-ish because it's going to be shooting 30, but it's my lower high speed build. But yeah, I'll leave that for another video, and thanks a lot.